Well, what do we have here? It's the snack that smiles back, and I'm not talking goldfish. I'm talking the Buffbunny snack collection. If you guys are social media detoxing, number one, good for you. Number two, you might have missed Buffbunny's trailer teasing their new snack collection. It is completely Willy Wonka theme, fun, tasty, delicious, very sweet tooth friendly. Pretty much everything I love in a collection. This is giving Dreamhouse collection. Even a little bit of cake. They both had those real fun pops of colors. Really nice pieces are dropping in this collection, so I'm so excited to bring to you this video. So with that being said, if you see anything you like in today's video, please do consider using code Gaita at checkout, and it helps save you 10% off of all your Buffbunny orders. Let me know if you do use it so I can thank you. Let me go ahead and bring this a little bit out here. Better lighting. This collection's dropping May 18th. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and again, I will have my code right here if you want to save 10% off of all your orders. I got a nice healthy variety of color shades. I personally tried to pick the ones that I would gravitate towards, but nevertheless, every color's gorgeous. Let's take a look at what they're dropping. I have Candy Crush, Pop Rocks, which I'm wearing right now, Party Purple. You guys remember that color? I know you do. Barbie Dreamhouse, hello now. Guava, I do not have. That's more of a peachy color. Airhead Aqua. I definitely have that in these printed shorts. These are the blue fashion print, but there's a ton of aqua in here. We have the pink fashion print, which is back as well. I have that in one of these bras. Which one right here? I got it in the reversible bra, so you're gonna see some of that. And of course, they have their staple white, black, cold brew, that dark brown, bone, nice tan. So if you're somebody who's not interested in the brights, neons, no problem. They got you covered with some neutrals as well. Before we dive in, keep in mind everything you see in today's video is in my true size small. We will get into whether or not you should be sizing up or down in each of these pieces, or whether you should just keep it your true size. Glow sports bra with the Sway shorts in the color Pop Rocks. Pop Rocks is so pretty because it's not as deep of a purple as the Party Purple. It's a nice mixture between the Party Purple and then this Candy Crush color. It's like they had a little baby, and it's this neon purpley pink. By the way, I'm wearing their dad hat, which is also dropping. I got the white one because I do plan to wear these sets with white sneakers with a white hat. Nice and fresh, summertime flow. You know what I'm saying, girl, right? You want the white accessories with the pop of color. And it wouldn't be a Buffbunny drop if they did not have matching scrunchies, so they're also dropping those. To be honest with you, those scrunchies are so freaking thick and my hair is so thin that it just doesn't add up, so it actually weighs my hair down, unless I'm wearing my extensions, which I'm wearing right now. The Glow sports bra. We've seen this before. It's a twist front bra, removable padding, beautiful backing. It is not adjustable. This is itty bitty titty committee friendly. This is going to give you a nice breast lift. So if you got mosquito bites, girl, have no fear. You grab one of these Glow sports bras, it'll do the work for you. No push-up bras needed, no extra thick, bulky padding needed. This creates the perfect cleavage, in my personal opinion. So definitely sticking with my true size small in this bra. Now granted, this is extremely low support and it's made out of the butter fabric, which is one of my favorites. So I actually really love how it curves down. Adds a little extra support here on the sides. When lifting my arms up, it stays put for the most part. I've tested this piece in the gym and I've worn it many times working out and it stays put. It doesn't move around, doesn't roll or shift. Just a great minimal sports bra, so I highly recommend. Paired it with the Sway shorts. I do think this is gonna be a hot sell. Buffbunny's loose fit type shorts, they always sell so fast. As you can see, I mean, pulling this out of the bag, I was like, wait a minute. Is this a skirt? It looked like a skirt from the front. This waterfall cut on the sides, very beautiful. This overlay, they really know how to make it look elegant, very chic, very feminine. Beautiful job on this. This is made from their Sleek Flow fabric. It's a nylon spandex blend. Really nice for this type of short. Very, very lightweight. Doesn't have that plasticky windbreaker feel. It has a beautiful stretch, very, very lightweight, airy, silky soft feel. You do have some durable gym shorts under here. They don't dig into the leg. They're very, very comfortable. It's a 4-inch inseam, and out of all the shorts dropping in this collection, this has the lowest compression. They're only dropping 3 colors in these. So Pop Rocks, featured right here, black, and guava. Pop Rocks has my name on it though. Now we do have 2 hidden pockets. here, these would be really nice walking shorts. I'm even thinking dressing up with a bodysuit, summer fairs, this would be adorable. Eating some cotton candy, feeling like cotton candy, straight out of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Don't know if I can make that comparison due to legal reasons, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir.
This is what it looks like from the back. Like I said, it looks like a skirt, so you can have fun, sway around, that's what it's there for. Now, the only factor that might make it or break it for some is the fact that this layer up top, this overlay, it doesn't cover all of the short. So you have to be okay with short showing. I don't mind it at all, as long as my bum is covered, a little bit lengthy in the back, we're good. Another thing that might make or break it would be this band right here. If you look up close, there's a thick elastic band. It is very stretchy. I personally, if you're in between, would size up rather than down, because to dig in even more would just make me very unhappy, put it that way. Overall, it's perfect. It's not pinching in too much. Like I said, there's a ton of room. So I'm very, very comfortable with my true size. Real quick, let me just squat it out. See, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Just to see if it rolls up, if I'm bending, snapping. I feel like if you even want a pair of shorts to run in, grab the black pair, get your sweat game on. Let me just see. Very good. So they do move up, but they do not roll. So when I was squatting, this part did not ride up. Do you see that? Look at that stretch. It's very loose, so there's nothing riding up and irritating you. All right, it's time for some gym testing right now. We are looking at the new silhouette leggings. I paired it with the reversible girlfriend sports bra. Now, this is in the color Pop Rocks. This bra, since it is reversible, it's Pop Rocks on one side and Party Purple on the other. The back is where it's at because you have the two colors looking really hella nice together. Now, this is primarily where we test out properly in the gym these silhouette leggings. These are low support. Definitely can feel myself moving around in them, but they're very, very flattering. So this is the first time I'm actually trying them out. These are really nice. You have a ton of seams going around everywhere. By any means, these are not seamless leggings. You do have a lot of seam movement running down the leg. It actually even goes to the front and wraps around the leg. The back is reminiscent of the Legacy legging, but you actually have a seam that wraps around and moves down around the hips. Gives a little highlight to the glutes, really puts like a picture frame around the glutes. So it's a very glute-focused legging, especially because you do have a discrete internal scrunch. So it's a very, very comfortable and stretchy, pretty lightweight, but again, very low support. So we're gonna test it out on the treadmill, do some leg day in these babies, and see how they hold up. I'm definitely anticipating these not being cellulite friendly, being that they're so thin and low support. Okay, so Bay has confirmed they're really not terrible. Scrunch is very natural and discreet, so I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling anything that's digging. There's no top seam in the front of these leggings, but right where this seam starts here, you can feel a seam only in the back portion of the legging. This is to help it keep up. This is the butter fabric, which is actually one of my favorites because it's so dang comfortable, and it's soft. It's not silky soft where it's going to slide, but it has a really nice comfortable softness to it. So they definitely added this little itty bitty seam back here for extra reinforcement. I do think this would make a really good yoga legging, for sure. The movement you can do in this, the stretch, it's just designed for that, in my opinion. I wouldn't do anything high intensity in this, but anything low key goes. They did abruptly end this seam right here. I don't know if I love that look, where it just kind of ends out of nowhere. I would have liked to see it join somewhere or do something. In case you're wondering, I'm not feeling any seams. That's always a plus, nobody likes that. I'm gonna squat it out real quick. No real weight, just wanna see the functionality of this legging. If you plan to lift weights in it, I think it'd be really good for that. If you're anything like me and you hate heavy waist compression, you hate bulging out, you just hate that tight fit around your waist, then this legging would be great for you. These seams really do help reinforce it keeping up so it doesn't fold down There's no sacrificing the functionality with these seams. So overall, it is a really good legging to work out in if you want to feel like a free bird, like I like to. Don't like any restrictions. This is why I'm not really big into high support leggings either. Especially for the types of workouts I do, I don't feel like I need to. Now, because this can be worn in the gym, sticking to your true size is how I would do it. It's very, very comfortable. I like the low seam in the front. Dips down. There's a lot of very flattering curvature about this legging, which is why it's called the silhouette legging. Now, because there's a top seam that starts right here and works its way around the back, that's what's pushing in a little bit right here. It's not uncomfortable because look at this stretch here, but you can see it. You can see where it starts to sandwich in a little bit. When it comes to sizing, I will say, true to size, if you're in between, sizing up, keep in mind it's subject to adding a little more material, which could mean some wrinkling around the joints. But sizing down could mean when you're doing something like this where you're sitting, this seam in the back will dig a little bit more. So that's what you have to be mindful with. But stick to your true size, should be just fine. I'm hungry. I need a snack right now. Hold on one second. All right, let's test some sweat. Oh, that's a dripper. So you can see a little bit of sweat. Not as bad as I thought. Not nearly. No. It's a breathable legging. So if you want something that's very lightweight and stretchy, moves with your body, very lightweight and breathable, this would be it. Let's go ahead and see how it holds up with this light of a color. It's light, but it's not overly too light. When they dropped this in the Dream House collection last year, in the pink fashion print, I lived in it on vacation. They just so happened to line up that way where I was about to go on vacation and I received those pieces and I had so much fun. Palm tree vibes, just all of it worked. And I'm about to live in this color now for this summer. I'm thinking beach waves, surfer girl style, you know how it is. So I'm wearing the 6-inch Legacy shorts in the blue fashion print, paired with the Girlfriend reversible sports bra, both in the new Brave fabric. So brushed, a little bit thicker, very soft. Moderate compression in the shorts, same old, same old. There's nothing that actually changed with these Legacy shorts. No changes to the shorts since the last drop, so everything's the same. Small is working for me. If you're in between and you prefer a little more room, you could size up, especially around the thighs if you want a little more space, but that is certainly not an issue here for me. Look at that stretch. So there's a nice amount of stretch. It depends on how compressive you want your shorts, but overall I would stick to your true size. See this way, very stretchy. The biggest thing I want to test here was fabric fade. So I'm gonna just go ahead and squat it out. Bae, I'm definitely gonna need your input because I can't see
ever so slightly.
An ever so slight fabric fade.
Ever so slight fabric fade. Honestly, if I wasn't creeping right now, I wouldn't even think twice about it. You're fine.
Thank you. And I know you're wondering about the black brief testing. We will get to that. You will see right here how it holds up. The base color is the aqua. Then you have this really dark blue throughout. Then they added in this party purple throughout as well, just like they did in the pink fashion print. So they didn't leave it out. So you got blue, aqua, and purple here. So if you wanted to, you can easily mix and match. You can grab a party purple top if you want to be a little risque, but do keep in mind, this is a reversible top. So you're about to find out what it looks like right now. And just like that, we now have a solid aqua up top. Love the Girlfriend reversible bra. It's extremely low support. Again, itty bitty titty committee right over here. The backing, that's what's up. See, my true size is great because these do not dig. This is the type of bra you can absolutely work out and do low key things in, but it's also working as a bralette. A bralette that's great for all day wear, to wear under loose tanks or t-shirts. Summertime, this would be great as a lightweight bralette. Do keep in mind there's no actual bra pads, there's 0 options to insert, but it's double lined, so I feel fairly secure here. But keep that in mind if you're thinking of wearing it to a gym. This is what it looks like completely from the back. So nothing's digging. This entire set, it feels like I'm wearing next to nothing. But you know me, girl, it's my favorite. Them making 6-inch version of these shorts is the best thing they've ever done. I never have to worry about roll up. You know me, girl, I get a little insecure with anything really less than 4 inches or 5. So 6 is my best friend here. But how cute would these even be with a baggy white t-shirt? Walk in the boardwalk, walk in the beach, super cute. It's time to talk pink fashion print. Yes, I think so. Now I know what you guys are wondering, how different is it from the Dreamhouse pink fashion print? Just wanna go over that real quick. So this is from the Dreamhouse collection. Their new pink fashion print, nothing but pink shades. So this is in the color Candy Crush. These are the Legacy leggings. Off the bat, I wish I went with the shorts. I had a great time in these shorts. Now I have the leggings, and I feel like they just seem a little too high-rise on me. This is the ultra high-rise fit. So keep that in mind, short torso gals like myself. It's going to fit very high on you. It's gonna cover almost up to the rib cage. It's paired with this crop, there's virtually no belly space to be had. This is the OG fit. There's no micro here. Last drop, they came out with the micro Legacy legging. If you're unfamiliar, there's no scrunch bum, nothing at all. It's a very straightforward, super comfortable legging, great for athleisure. You could work out in it. It's a little too brushed, a little too thick for my liking. I need a tad bit more breathable. I really do wish I went with the 6-inch shorts. Seeing as summer's coming, I don't want to be overly hot in these leggings. So if I could do it all over again, I would grab the 6-inch shorts. These leggings are only dropping in this Candy Crush color. They are a tad long on me too, just by an inch or two. I wish these came in a shorter length, but I can see that they just added this in. On top of everything else, this was more of an addition, almost like a little cherry. Little dollop of whipped cream on top of the cake. Reviewed these 1,000,000,001 times. I'll still add in the squat proof over here. I'm gonna say size up if in between on the Legacy leggings. Been saying that since day one. They do seem to run a little more snug, especially because these are not the shorts. The lengthier it is, right around the kneecaps is where I could feel like if I were to size down, I'd be in trouble. There's a snugness to it, okay? You still have a nice amount of stretch, but not a whole lot, okay? But my true size is working well. But real quick, let's talk about this crop top. Again, this is reversible. So if you flip it on the other side, pure solid Candy Crush color. There is no built-in bra. This is extremely low support. You only have a little seam underneath here. There's no actual thick elastic band. There's also a seam at the bottom as well. Keyhole cutout is a really cute look. Because this is more of a long line bra, I feel like this keyhole works perfectly. Ooh, that bagging, let me tell you something. This backing is absolutely stunning. They've been doing nothing but this strappy look on everything. And it happens to be my favorite look. If you've been wearing Buffbunny for a while, you would know back in the day, their bras were really bulky. They tend to be my least favorite of all the pieces. Nowadays, Buffbunny's stepping up their game and making their bras more minimal, more lightweight, less chunky, bulky fabric. And I'm definitely here for that because it's more fitting for all day wear in my opinion, and I don't feel so heavy up top. Please don't get it twisted. They're also dropping some high support as well. We'll get into that in just a second. So this is double lined. This is actually super similar to the Girlfriend reversible bra. This feels like they took this bra, added a length, added some more strap on the back, and now it's the new Bray crop top. No option to insert any bra pads. This has a nice gripped rubberized logo, and I did want to make mention that on the Girlfriend reversible bra, it is an embroidered satin logo. So it's shiny and it's sewn within. Really good high quality logos. I can't say they did the same on here. This is just a printed logo on the back of the Legacy.
The suspense is terrible.
Here we go. Okay, we are looking at the Legacy bodysuit. I can't believe they came out with a Legacy bodysuit. It's about time. Now I have it in the color Pop Rocks. These are very limited colors. So you're looking at Pop Rocks, black, coffee, and bone. So it's either neutrals or this pop of color, your decision. I would have really loved to see the aqua color in this. Is that just me or what? Or could you imagine this bodysuit in one of the fashion prints? Buffbunny, if you're listening.
Don't care how I want it now.
These have a nice healthy 6-inch inseam, such a comfortable length for me. You already know that. Now I feel like this is a perfect waist snatching bodysuit. They're so good with their bodysuits and their dresses. They make it snatch the waist, which I love. Look up closely here, and I think this seam has everything to do with that. It sits low in the front, gets high around the waist. Right here it dips in. There's a bit of a grab. So it's actually creating such a nice silhouette and popping those hips where it needs to pop out. Built-in bra, a complete shelf bra, so I could feel it right underneath here. Nice, decent support, removable bra pads. Thin straps, they're pretty stretchy, you seeing this? Look at that, oh damn. Really beautiful open back. It's a crisscross design, and these straps are adjustable at the top. The only nitpick thing I'm gonna nitpick on this is when I'm turning with certain angles I'm turning right here. This gaps out a bit. At first I was like, well, you know, maybe the straps need to be tightened. But to be very honest with you, I don't want them any tighter around my neck the way they are. So it's very, very comfortable as is. Not planning on tightening this bodysuit. So I have to get used to the fact that when I turn certain angles, certain ways, you might see a little gap right here. Keep that in mind if you're looking to actually actively work out in this and you're at the gym. You might see a little baby gape. Might not be the end of the world for you, but it's something worth noting. Nice moderate support in the bust area. I do think you can get a nice workout in this. I do. I know a lot of my gals, they're working out in these bodysuits these days. More power to you. So right at the midsection, right here, when I'm standing straight, I do feel like there's a little bit of a wrinkle happening here. Not when I stand completely straight. Like if I were to have perfect posture, which I definitely don't have, it's fine. When I start to hunch, like I typically do, that's where it starts to gather.
I don't like the look of it.
I think longer torso gals are really gonna make out with this bodysuit. I would love to see them evolve this bodysuit and take into consideration the gaping here and the little bit of wrinkling here. I think with a few minor adjustments, this could be a really solid bodysuit. And we know Buffbunny, come next month, they will probably make some adjustments. They're really good at taking in feedback and applying it to their pieces. Beautiful stretch. So no digging in the thighs. Overall, very comfortable bodysuit. Let's see if this rides up, given that it is a one piece. Is that a spider? So there's no riding up, no roll up. Excellent. Didn't think so with 6 inches, but you just never know. The most that's gonna happen is it's gonna gather a bit right around here. But yeah, see this angle right here, this is where I'm seeing it. Pops out a little bit. Doesn't feel very snug up against the body. Buffbunny will make it right, I just know they will. You're turning violet, Violet. Oh, I love that scene. It's so funny when she just floats away. We're taking a look, finally, at the airbrush laser cut legging with matching sports bra in the color, you guessed it, the color Party Purple. You just saw me with the reversible sports bra, which you could totally pair with this if you love the girlfriend sports bra. This though, this has so much more support. It feels like somebody's taking their hands and just pressing it as much as they can. I definitely feel more support in this sports bra. These sandwich in my girls so much that there's friction happening right here. That like never happens, just so you know. I do feel the compression everywhere. The leggings were very difficult to get on, mainly because this front of the band, so where the seam is right here, all the way in the front is one big panel of material. Doesn't go anywhere, it's not double layered. This band actually, you can feel the sweat. These are meant to sweat in. It's very cooling, very wicking set. Great for sweating. However, I do notice with these bonded bands, this is where I feel most of the sweat. Like there's no breathability in this spot. They did add a ton of these laser cut details to add a bit more circulation, but trust me when I say, from my personal experience with these types of bands, you can feel the sweat here. You can feel it start to form. This is a normal double layer waistband with a thick seam up top here. This is tighter than when Augustus Gloop went up that pipe. Just to put things in perspective for you. This is very difficult to get past my hips. Automatically, I'm thinking, if you're in between, you gotta size up. Once I got them past my hips, like I knew they would, they're fitting okay. They're still tighter, but they're meant to be super compressive. So I don't want to mix the two, where I'm thinking, you know, it might be too tight for me to wear. Wearing it around, this is how it's supposed to fit, more on the compressive side. which is why I really don't like highly compressive leggings. Check out how little of a stretch it has though. You see what I mean? It's still a 4-way stretch, but minimal stretching all throughout. Glute space, very minimal. Wow, that's very minimal. Not the most flattering on the glutes, I will have to say. There's no additional scrunch bomb, no internal, nothing there. So I'm getting a slight uni butt. This is not the end of the world because these are really just meant to be functional gym leggings. If you're going for your outdoor runs, you're going to the gym and doing a lot of cardio, doing a lot of HIIT, things like that. I do feel like the sports bra runs a little snug too. Right here is a thick elastic band. There's not a whole ton of stretch. I think I need to size up for sure, especially given that it's not adjustable. The backing is very pretty. You have that teardrop, keyhole cutout, straps. There's a lot of good support here. The laser cut detailing goes all the way around the neckline, very beautiful. You do have removable bra pads, that's a plus. Now this is the airbrush legging. It is meant to smooth you out. How is it looking back there? So it's not gonna be 100% cellulite concealing, but it does hold you in, has the nice support around your legs. So at least you're not jiggling all over the place. I'm definitely more held in than the other ones. Now, let's pick it up a notch and see how they hold up. I feel very held in. Quads, glutes especially, is where I tend to do a lot of jiggling when I run or do anything high intense. This is great. Oh no, my shoelace. God forbid this got in the thingy. I'll fly back in that wall. No, I refuse to be a meme. Did not slide one bit. Great cardio leggings. With this bra, I was held in enough where I felt that support level. For sure, I felt nice and held in, wasn't bouncing around. I do feel like given this snugness, these straps, after an hour or two, are gonna really irritate me. I can feel it. So I'm definitely sizing up in the bra. The leggings are tricky because although they were very, very difficult to get on, I had to really work to get them up past the hips. They seem to fit okay while they're on. I do fear if I were to size up a completely full size, that there could be some gaping in this bonded waistband area. It's definitely subject to that. So, you see this? It could get flimsy over time. If you size up too much, this could just gape out a bit too much. So this gets tricky when dealing with sizing. The laser cut detailing goes all the way down the waistband. Down your legs, branches off partially underneath the glutes, and then branches off over the quad, and stops right at the seam. Then it picks up right around the calves, all the way around the front of the calves, right here to that seam. It's a lot of laser cuts, let me tell you that much. Just fucking stupid shoelaces. Now we know it holds up great in the high intensity department, but say you want to wear these weight training, how are they going to hold up then? Is it going to restrict your movement? Because you can't have that when you're trying to work out. Let's test out the mobility of this legging. Starting with basic stretching and squatting. Okay, so I don't feel any restriction. It's very, very important to understand the difference between having support and the piece just being far too tight. Right now, I don't feel like this piece is far too tight. I'm still able to move around. It's doing what it's intended to do. It's still moving with my body. Does it dig to the point of discomfort? No, but being that this is so compressive here, this banded and the bra also compressive. This will in fact be sandwiching me in, and I can feel that. But there's no seam here, so there's nothing going to be actually physically digging in. I do believe this is the type of material that after a few consistent uses could stretch out a little bit as well, so do keep that in mind. So let's work some quadriceps, shall we? Quadrosaurus Rex. I want to try this just to see how it feels around the kneecaps and around the waist when you sit. Nice, okay, so there's no joint restriction whatsoever. Like I said, the only real downfall to this legging, and this is just my personal belief, is the waistband, although it's intended to be highly compressive, and it does that. It does the job, smooths you out. I spill over a little bit. I'm spilling over. Now, they praise themselves on being very cooling and sweat friendly. We shall see. We have the golden ticket. It's my freaking spray bottle. Can I even like move this waistband to spray? 1, 2, 3. Dripping sweat, we just did that high intensity interval training. And now, whoa, Nelly. Oh, Grandpa Joe, you are going to see some sweat, for sure. Charlie, buckets of sweat. Now, you're guaranteed to see sweat if you pour it like this. But, however, dries very fast. My skin's pretty damn dry. This material will definitely whip that shit. Great length too. I didn't even talk about the length on me, but actually fitting pretty damn perfect. Let's see, how's it looking back there?
The material gets a little shiny.
Okay, I want to squat it out. Let's see how it feels when actually squatting here. No waistband gaping. Did not think it would. Once in a while, having some support is nice. You know, I used to work out with Sean T. I used to do things like that, believe it or not. These would be really good leggings for all that jumping he does. Oh, I still got it, bitch. Oh, God. Oh, getting carried away now. Oh, goodness. My balance sucks. No, I haven't done these in freaking years, maybe? Ah, ooh, I don't like it. I've really dropped off my fitness game for real. Not fitness game, I'm doing a lot of, you know, still doing weight training and things like that. I've actually gotten really good at running, sprints, but not how I used to be with my Sean T. I used to do insanity every single day. Granted, my joints are thanking me, but oh man, that's the best shape I was in my entire life. My legs have never looked more toned than I was doing all those jumping exercises. I was doing around the world like this. Oh my God. Well, Sean T would be disappointed for sure. It's been about 5 minutes. The sweat has most certainly gone away, wicked. Don't even feel any dampness throughout this legging, but this damn bonded waistband, this is where I still feel damp. You can see it still, and trust in me when I say, because I've worked out many times in this type of bonded band, this, you just feel the sweat. The first thing you do when your body starts to sweat, you will feel it in this band. So it's great for compression, great for body sculpting, but not for wicking, not being a breathable band is what I'm saying. This part only. I feel like I just ate a million everlasting gobstoppers. Kind of feel sick. Help a bitch up. Alrighty, you guys. So, what are our thoughts on the new Buffbunny snack collection? Really appreciate you guys being here for this review. Very excited for the snack collection to drop May 18th. Keep an eye out on Instagram stories. I'll be doing some more styling, more fun content there. So definitely follow me on IG if you don't already. And of course, why not subscribe to this channel if you're not already? We talk Buffbunny every single month. If there's a drop, there's a video. I love you, and I'll catch you in my next video.